the world's leading proof-of-stake blockchain on the Bitcoin network? Well, today we're talking about DeFiChain. But before we do that, make sure to do your research, figure out if this project is for you. So we're going to learn all about what DeFiChain is about. Check out their website, check out their socials, and of course, talk about how you guys can be involved if you guys choose to do so. Tons to talk about today. DeFiChain. So here we're on the website at DeFiChain.com. I'll put the links here so you guys can check this out yourself. This project has been around since the end of 2020, and I think you guys are definitely gonna like it. We'll compare it to how it is to Bitcoin and Ethereum, but there's definitely a ton of benefits for this, so we'll kind of go into that. And of course, we'll talk about the token powering this whole entire ecosystem. Tons to talk about today. Let's go. As always, if you guys are interested, join the community, be involved, ask questions, but I'll try to cover as much as I can today. So it says, a blockchain dedicated to fast, intelligent, and transparent decentralized financial services accessible by everyone. So they kind of talk about some of their features. The latest feature, decentralized assets. Access decentralized assets with collateral in your vault. We'll check out. We'll talk about the DeFiChain wallet. And then, of course, like I said, I'll talk about how you can acquire DFI. That's the symbol of the token. That's part of this ecosystem. So we'll talk about that. So let's just jump right into it. I think they put up a lot of great information on the website, but we'll kind of jump into some of these updates with you guys right now. So the post-fintech revolution, they said, from trust-based to trustless, decentralized finance overcomes what fintech could not solve with traditional finance. And they actually have this cool graph chart that's kind of comparing traditional finance, which is more bureaucracy, and fintech, which is more trust-based software. But DeFi is little bureaucracy, but trust minimized software, and kind of like the benefits of that. But let's see some other benefits. So variety, wide range of crypto economic financial operation, throughput, unparalleled high transaction, security, obviously you want to make sure that things are secure, development, rapidly create a variety of DeFi apps on one chain, governance, reliable, decentralized governance on and off chains, immutability, immutable by anchoring to the Bitcoin blockchain. And then design engineered for decentralized finance DApps, lending, wrapping up tokens, pricing oracles, exchanges, transferable debts and receivable, non-collateralized debt, asset tokenization, distribution of dividends. So as I mentioned, it's built on Bitcoin, and they say they marry the best of proof of stake with the security and immutability of Bitcoin. And then again, if you guys want to check out this, it runs with more than 10,000 masternodes, which are distributed globally. And then again, let's learn a little bit about what's on the roadmap. A lot of these things they've done already. So Q1 this year, on-chain governance, Q2 desktop light wallet, browser extension wallet, and then derivatives, futures and options, and then Q3, Q4, Ethereum virtual machine support on DeFi chains, NFT support, ledger support for Light Wallet, and then these are some of the things that they've done last year. 100% carbon neutral blockchain, decentralized asset liquidity mining with dTokens via Fort Canning upgrade. And then within the next 3 to 5, 10 years, 3, 5, and 10 years, 3 years, decentralized leveraging trading, 10x or 50x, 3 years, decentralized options, and then more 3 years, secondary market. Let's see, financial derivatives implemented as native on-chain, de facto blockchain for peer-to-peer transactions, on-chain automatic clearinghouse, de facto blockchain for transactions across financial institutions, and then 10 years, de facto blockchain for transactions between countries and sovereign states. So very lofty goals, but I definitely think that they have the team and kind of the vision to get there. So we'll talk a little bit about that, and if you guys want to check out what they've done in the past. But let's learn a little bit more about some of the things. Let's start off with let's start out with the token itself. So the coin, integral unit of account in DeFiChain, roughly 600 million DeFi on May 11th. The current 2020. The current circulating supply with staking liquidity is available at DeFiScan. So if you guys want to check it out, they have their own place where you can check out each one of the different transactions, which is great. But here's the utility: fees, loan collaterals, staking nodes, DeFi custom token, community fund proposal, and then liquidity pools. And again, they kind of talked a little bit about the initial token distribution and kind of how it looks like today. And if you guys are interested in this, obviously, after you do your research, it's available on exchanges. You're also available to stake on specific platforms like KuCoin, Hotbit. Obviously, you know I'm a fan of a lot of these exchanges, so that's great. The DeFi chain is on ERC20. It's a bridge between both ecosystem, allowing more than Ethereum-based users to experience real value. So cool. If you guys want, if you're a developer and this is relevant to you, you guys can learn about the information there. If you want to learn about the decentralized exchange, liquidity mining for up to 100% returns, decentralized swapping, arbitrage, and more. And they talk about liquidity pools and the great APRs there. They have some ETH, they have some Doge. These are pretty high. Even some of these stable coins have really high APR, so that's great. USDT, 37%, Bitcoin, 32%. But if you guys want to see everything, they have a ton here for sure. And then here's some of the other features of the wallet specifically. Backup and restore, decentralized exchange, liquidity mining, token support, mini explorer, masternodes, console, and network selection. So again, if you guys want to learn all about that, you can. If you want to learn more about the ecosystem, you can as well. Some of the great partners that they work with. Obviously, Cake DeFi, CoinGecko, you guys are familiar with a lot of these as well. They have this cool learning section. I do appreciate how they're teaching you guys kind of what they are offering and kind of how to make sure that you take advantage of this. So like something, for example, like liquidity mining with the DeFi app, step by step on how to liquidity mine with DeFi app, how to run a master node, swap and arbitrage, and then something like wallet encryption as well. You guys can check this out. And they have a great frequently asked questions if you guys want to learn more about this. But again, especially for you guys out there that are new, it's great to kind of go through this, learn about this, learn what you're getting into before you jump into it. We checked out the DeFi scan before. If you guys are interested, you could also buy. Like I said, if you literally click this button up here, you get all the different options. They also have this cool website called DeFiChain Analytics. They kind of just essentially talks about everything going on with there, the price, 24-hour volume, masternodes, liquidity pool, literally everything. I think this is an awesome way to learn about this project, an awesome way to keep track of it. And I don't know why more projects don't do this, but it's awesome that they have this out there. Like I said, you can literally have everything on here. You can learn about blockchain, the masternodes, specific coins. If you guys are interested, this is the Explorer, which we talked about before, literally all information on here, latest transactions, etc. But again, if this is something interesting to you, definitely follow them on all their socials. Definitely Twitter is a great place to learn about it as well. They have a great video here. Definitely check this video out. Definitely be good to get a summary of everything going on. In this, some of the things that they kind of touched upon was a lot of things that that I mentioned as well. They offer liquidity mining, staking, decentralized stocks. They obviously have a ton of master nodes. You can stake your DFI tokens on Cake DeFi or DFX Swiss, so lots of places to do that. They have decentralized stablecoin, DUSD, so that's awesome. Obviously, we saw some of the pairs. The co-founders of this are very experienced in both blockchain technologies. One has been a leading researcher, has been in the space, in the Bitcoin mining space for a long time. So it's great to have knowledgeable people in this. Again, we kind of checked out some of their different sites, mainly the analytics site, which I think is great. And obviously the DeFi Chain Explorer as well. If you guys want to poke around there, you definitely guys can check out all the tokens. Obviously, I just mentioned the DUSD. Any one of these tokens can be held as an investment or traded on the DeFiChain DEX. Minting is not the only way to get these assets. You can actually buy these dTokens even at the standard price with the DeFiChain DEX. And again, millions of people have been using this. They have over 39 different assets, as well, a list of all the different assets. So this is the D stocks, which I kind of hinted at before. You could check out here. Obviously, some of the biggest names are out there. Lots of options, literally something for everyone on this platform. But again, if you guys are interested, like I said, I would suggest that you obviously check these links out for yourself, learn more kind of about what DeFiChain is about. They have this great link on their blog that kind of talks all about centralized assets, kind of the benefits of this. They said decentralized assets on DeFiChain are entirely new and revolutionary form of crypto investments. They can be created or minted by anyone on the DeFi blockchain. Simply by first locking a minimum of 50% DFI with the option to add more BTC, USDT, and USDC into a vault. A dToken can be minted and taken out in the form of a centralized loan, which is collateralized by crypto. A dToken's price can be freely and independently of the Oracle price depending on supply and demand of a given dToken. And a dToken can be purchased directly on the DeFiChain DEX without having to take out a loan. And again, if you guys want a full walkthrough of this, definitely check it out. check out these links. They definitely have all the guides you need to make sure and get started with DeFiChain today. So if you guys have any questions, definitely check it out. Again, I'll put all these links in the description. But that's it. Thanks everyone for watching. Catch you guys next time.